over. Oh, hey, you can sit with us.
Hi guys, and welcome to Skin Society. This is our continuance of our last episode. Clearly, we're still celebrating Mia's birthday. But we kind of talked about a little bit of our over-the-counter, of your hands on your knees. We talked a little bit about over-the-counter products in our last episode, kind of dabbled a little bit with the ordinary. So today, or now, we were going to kind of focus on some of the things that we tolerate as estheticians that are over-the-counter, some of the products that are not terrible, and we kind of allow our clients to either incorporate into their routine or kind of finish out until they're finished and then replace it. So we'll dive right in. What are some of the things that when your clients come in, and a lot of them have TikTok trend, routines, what's deemed acceptable for you?
For me, I don't mind, because a lot of people are like, oh, I'm on this CeraVe cleanser or this Cetaphil. If it's not something that has like a benzoyl peroxide or something, because sometimes they have like the acne versions of it or the foaming. If it's just something like a gentle cleanser, I won't make them change. Like if I'll ask them like, well, when did you buy it? Like how old is it? If they didn't bring it up, like how much of it do you have left? Mm-hmm. And if they're like, oh, I just bought it, I've probably been using it for 2 weeks. Okay, well when you finish that, I'll switch you to something to complement what I'm going to put you on here, because I'm not sure how that product will play in the sandbox with what I'm about to put you on. Yeah. But if it's a cleanser, a gentle cleanser, I won't trip. But when they start talking about oh, I'm on this retinol from this person, or I use this exfoliate, I'm like, I don't know how these products are going to react with my medical grade products, so those are the ones I swap out. But a cleanser and a sunscreen, I let them rock.
Do you think that cleansers that you get at a store with benzoyl or these actives, do you think that the percentage of benzoyl peroxide that it claims to have is actually true?
No, I don't think it'd be true. I think it's watered down, most likely. But if I'm going to, especially if you're an acne client, right? If you're on a product that has a cleanser like the L'Oreal Poget one that I have a lot of clients come in with that, and it's like a 10% benzoyl or a 5% benzoyl. If you're thinking about doing my acne program and you want to stick on that cleanser, and I'm about to put you on a benzoyl peroxide, it's gonna be too much. Yeah. So that's like a hard no for me. I would prefer, if they're gonna use any type of cleanser, I would prefer it be something gentle that don't do nothing but just get the dirt off your face, and then we'll use the medical grade products to start repairing the skin.
Okay. Yeah. What about you?
For me, a cleanser, you can't buy over the counter cleanser.
For real?
Not for me, because I from my research and my study, the cleanser is point A of your skincare routine. The cleanser's job is to take care of the issue, take care of the problem. So if your cleanser is not strong enough to fight off the bacteria or fight off the issues, that, especially your dryness, if you're not using a milk-based cleanser and you're using a cleanser that's more so stripping your skin, that's where the issue lies as far as having a great skincare routine. Right. If anything that I would be a little bit lenient on, it may be a toner or a moisturizer. But your two strong suits for your routine is your cleanser and your SPF. The SPF has to protect your skin. The cleanser job is to cleanse your skin. If you're using bullshit products in those two categories, your skin will not have a big transformation. Another thing that I won't allow you to buy over the counter is treatment serums.
Right. Yeah, I won't ever do that.
Because I have learned concentration matters. Right. If your skin is going through acne and you need an anti-inflammatory or you need something that's calming or healing, you're not going to find those type of products in Sephora to help you actually transform your skin, because the percentage. And when you say you look at lactic or you look at glycolic or you look at folic, where does it lie at on the ingredients list? Yeah, I learned if it's not in the top 3, maybe top 4, the product is bullshit. Right. The product is 90% water, sodium lauryl, a filler, a emulsifier, and then your actual ingredient to heal the skin is all the way at the bottom. Right. And your skin is not going to get the transformation that it needs.
So for me, I feel like I'm comfortable doing cleansers because if, like I said, if it's gentle, like for example, for acne client, I'll put them on Face Reality Gentle Cleanser. Yeah. If you compare the ingredients from the Face Reality Gentle Cleanser to Cetaphil, it's just gentle.
Well, I don't like Cetaphil because it causes breast cancer.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And that person, there was a time that it came out, they had a recall.
I don't like it.
It was told that it was carcinogenic, especially for women.
So even, well, let's just say CeraVe, because most of my people come in with CeraVe.
But I do feel I feel you, right? I was under kind of the same assumption that cleansers don't really stay on the skin, so it's not really a big deal.
I feel like the cleanser's job is
Krista makes a really good point.
She do, but I always felt like the cleanser's job was just to cleanse the skin. And I feel like But when you go gentle with the cleanser, it gives you more room to do stuff with the serums. It's like if the
more aggressive.
Yeah, more aggressive. Like if the cleanser has actives, the serums have actives, the toner is a glycolic, and then we do an acne med, and then the moisturizer, the only thing that's just calm. I feel like it's too much. So I'm always big with like slower, like I'll do anybody that got acne. I never put, even the Mandela cleanser, I do that for people that have body acne.
Yeah.
All of my people that have acne, I do a gentle cleanser from the jump. Regardless if it's from Skin Better Science, their gel cleanser, which is very gentle, or if it's from Face Reality.
Okay.
Only time, or I'll incorporate the oxygen, and they do it as a second cleanse.
Yeah.
Because it's still gentle.
Yeah, I think my issue is that no matter what you put on, it shows up in the blood.
Right.
If it's gentle or not, if it's not carcinogenic or not. So you have to be very careful and mindful of what you put on your skin, because even though you say, oh, I'm just putting it on and rinsing it off, putting it on and rinsing it off, it's still traveling through the bloodstream. It's still getting inside the skin and traveling to the body's bloodstream.
So why do you feel like maybe the toner and the moisturizer? I feel like the moisturizer
I'm a little
stays
bit
on the skin.
lenient on the moisturizer, only because a lot of moisturizers don't really have actives in it. I'm like,
that's the same thing I feel with the cleansers.
Yeah, but I'm really against over the counter. I would not. It's like you going to a world class chef, a Michelin star chef, and asking what's the best can of Chef Boyardee. Or chicken fingers. Or you want what's the best chicken fingers? No, like I am a licensed professional, and it's my job to recommend licensed professional products. I will never, even though you may ask like this is in my budget, I'm like, okay, well, what's one thing that I can see them going without,
right,
to actually heal their skin rather than sending them to Sephora? I will never send anybody to Sephora.
You know, I'm not sending them. If they come in with a product and be like, or tell me like, hey, I got this, it's brand new and it's full, and I'll be like, well, you can, because I'll be like, you can finish that. It hasn't caused you any harm thus far.
Because I go for what you say. You coming to me and you know I'm pricey.
Right.
Like my facials cost. You about to drop $300 on your facial.
Right.
How about we cut the facial in half and find a more lenient facial? I'd rather you walk away with the products.
Right.
Yeah.
And
no, I would definitely recommend, I would prefer that, but since we're talking about what will let slide, that's what I will let slide.
I think I've seen it on 2020. If anything, if you want to get something from Sephora, get a eye mask, like the little things that you put on your skin. Get a sheet mask.
Yeah.
But anything other than that, I don't think that I will ever.
So there's no brand that you would be like even if it's someone with like more normal skin, right? Now, maybe not. Let's not talk about problematic skin, but someone who can kind of get away with like Peach and Lily or the Inky List or. You know, these
I don't know who Peach and Lily is.
Some of these, actually, Peach and Lily is a Korean brand.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Kiki Palmer said, I want to know that man about a song before in my life.
And then, you know, my only thing with the moisturizer too, I feel like I like to control what they're using as a moisturizer, because a lot of moisturizers have comedogenic ingredients.
Exactly.
So it's like, I know with a cleanser not gonna clog your pores unless it's like an oil cleanser that has some bullshit in it. Like if it's an oil cleanser, I'd be like, nah. Like
that's why I retracted my statement. I was like, when I think about it, I wouldn't recommend anything over the counter. Like,
what about toner then?
No, because a lot of people think people go for toners and then they go say, oh, I use Thayers, which is astringent, so you're stripping the skin.
Right.
A lot of people, they don't know how to read ingredients, and that is the number one problem.
And you know another thing too with toners too. At one point, toners were such a necessity because we needed to rebalance the pH.
Yes.
But now, so many cleansers come pH balanced. It's crazy. Like, I feel like at one time it was like you needed something. Like, I can wash my face with something right now. Like, I can wash it with Face Reality, or I can wash it with especially Skin Better, and then I don't feel like super dry and dehydrated.
But that's because you take care of your skin already.
I know, but because they come in pH balance.
Yeah.
All cleansers don't be like not pH balanced anymore. At one point they were. You had to use a toner.
So even like the topicals thing that you
those are eye masks. Those are like the little gel, like little. I don't have,
because I have clients who have used the topicals, but like the actual like lightening cream, and it hasn't really done much for them. But
you wonder why?
So I'm sorry, we skipped right over. What would you let slide? Like, what do you let slide?
So for me, I don't think I really pick like a certain step in the routine. I definitely like serums. Obviously, like, you want to invest in your serums. That's where you invest your money. But it just depends. Like, I do like the Inky List.
Okay.
Like, when you look at their ingredients, they're pretty clean.
Okay.
But 9 times out of 10, if I'm recommending over-the-counter products, it's more for like maybe like my teenage clients, right?
Yeah.
Because to spend $30 on a cleanser and not have them stick to it versus maybe spending 10 or 12 and seeing if they stick to it.
Yeah,
Right.
but for me, that's where the ordinary comes in. But
Right.
also, I learned chemistry. I know what products to pick from the ordinary to tell you.
Right.
I want you to get this, and then I want you to pair this with this, and we'll write out the routine and teach them how to use it. Probably, I'd rather them use the ordinary than use what's that big one that everyone goes to? Drunk Elephant or Tatcha or Tatcha's expensive. You go to Tatcha and Sephora, it's $80 for a moisturizer.
All this is new to me because I never I've never been a skin girl that went and ran up in Sephora and Ulta and got my products. I've never been a person.
But you should. I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah.
Because when your clients come in, you need to realize, like, and I think that for me, this is my biggest lesson in 2023, right? Like, here I am, like, not struggling, but kind of, like, being iffy about selling you a $30 cleanser. I'm like, this is $32.
No,
like,
I went in there and, like, looked at it, but I never was before an esthetician. I was never one of them.
No, and neither was I, but...
Yeah, but I was spending $70 on a cleanser from Chanel, so it's just like, I have learned... Prior to becoming an esthetician, I have learned the price of skincare and how costly it can be.
Right.
But also, I know being an esthetician now, medical grade skincare is a whole lot less money than buying skincare over the counter.
Considering the ingredients.
And how fast it works compared to you using a serum from Sephora for 6 months and seeing a fraction of a difference versus you using something that costs more.
Right.
It doesn't even really cost more.
Not even cost more medical grade and you see the result faster.
Mm-hmm.
So
because there's plenty of serums at Sephora or Ulta that are $80, $160.
Oh, that's
literally do nothing.
So look, I took a makeup class last year, actually this time last year, and that was my first dive really into because
how much they spend.
Yeah, and I'm in there and I'm watching these girls get all this shit for their skin. I'm like, I want to say something so bad.
I
was
want
like,
to help too, and
you gotta get mind your business because everybody's not open to like unsolicited opinions. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and then also my head ain't free.
Yeah. I know, but it could be a potential client like, hey sis, you need me, not that.
You know what I'm
saying?
saying? But and I think a lot of it comes down to accessibility too. Like, clients want to be able to just go into the store and just, let me try this. Like, that's what they say it does, you know, or versus like buying something from here where like I have to come into your studio and grab product or I have to order online for pickup.
I was already at the mall. I could have just grabbed it there. Yeah.
But then that also leads back to poor planning.
Mm-hmm.
If you know your toner's almost out, why would you wait until your toner's out?
Right.
And you know I'm on vacation and Bora Bora to hit me up. I need toner real bad.
Can you be having a location on?
Can you send it to me? If you know you have your facial appointment coming up, text your esthetician prior to your appointment. Like, I know I'm coming back for my facial. I need these list of products. Can you order them for me?
Right.
If you don't have it on hand, so you make sure that you have them.
Right.
What's so hard in doing that? Instead of you running to Sephora, it's like, I was at Sephora, so I just got this real quick. But you didn't spend $300 on other things that you did not need also.
Right.
And I think that's very important. Like, when your clients making it known, like, if you're ever going to incorporate something into your routine, run it by me. Because now, like you said, you're deviating me from my plan.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Deviating you from your plan. I was going to say, you're deviating from my plan, and now you're, they come in, they're like, I'm still breaking out. And you're like trying to break your head. Why? And then they go,
why? Because those products don't mix good with my products.
Right.
Our products can't play
well in the sandbox.
Our products are not playing well in the sandbox. And you want me to go to my backbar and pull a product, and I done spent $450 on this one cleanser that only you need. A lot of clients don't realize this. When you come to me with a problem and I don't have it on hand, I will do my research and I will spend whatever amount of money I need to spend to get your skin where you want it to be.
Right.
And then you go buy some cheap BS that don't mix with this product I done had to open up an account for, and no one else in my studio uses this or need this.
Right.
I had to go spend $2,000 to open an account.
That's the minimum.
That's the minimum just to get one product for your ass, and you tell me you went to Ulta to buy some stuff?
It's ready to box you again.
I'm ready to real quick. Like,
it's very frustrating though.
It's frustrating because I don't think they realize how much we spend to get them them where they want to be.
For example, like you said, like it can be a client with a unique concern that you're unfamiliar with. So not only are you spending the money, but you're doing endless amount of research to make sure you're treating that concern correctly for you to not follow through with buying the product, for you to not follow through with keeping up with your treatments. It's like, I'm investing into you more than you're investing into yourself. And that's the thing that gets me too, because I hate when someone, but I added this from Sephora, or what's that other one, that gleaming shit that be online.
Gleaming.
It's a brand called. I'm like, what is this? And it's like a like I think a brightness. They have like a brightness serum. I be seeing.
But you know who I want to talk about? The Urban Skin RX lady.
Oh yeah, those people.
Child.
Those people. I got a lot of people that uses Urban Skin RX.
The white lady that's posing as a black lady and selling
Hold on,
skincare products.
Hold up.
Let me.
Wait. Okay, let's rewind this.
That went into
because Urban RX sounds familiar. Is this the acne?
No, this is the lady with the cleansing balm that you have a sponge that you put on top of a balm and you rub this little balm around. And this is why I don't like store-bought products.
Right.
You rub this little sponge on this little cleanser thing and put it on your face. So you have bacteria, you have mold, you have dirt, debris, whatever. Rub it on this little cleansing thing and you telling me that's clean beauty. But not only that, you went inside this urban community in this little town in the South, and because you know the black people had a lack of skincare down there, you opened up a skin clinic, you posed yourself as a black woman, and now you're selling stuff to black people, calling yourself Urban Skin RX, but you're a white woman. And black people are flocking to this white woman to get their skincare needs, and all she did was monopolize on a community. I'm not gonna say where it's at, in this small town to build up her skincare brand. And when I tell people, oh, she's a white woman, they cannot believe it because she looks black. But
I'm speechless.
I'm gonna turn my chair on that.
I
tell y'all, I study skin. I feel
like you study anything that you don't know.
I study brands. I study brands. I study MSDS sheets. I study who makes this motherfucker. I want to know when clients come to me and they say they're using this. I want to give them litigation of why you should not use it.
Skin? No, not Coda. Is it
Coda? Oh, well, it's all MLM.
Yeah.
It's like Avon.
That's crazy.
Skin's so soft, and you know they had our parents in a chokehold. But my thing is, I'm writing from our parents having us in a chokehold.
Rolling deodorant.
Yes.
What? I hated them.
And where's Avon at now? Avon ain't nowhere to be found.
Yeah,
But the thing is, I feel like in our time, it's our job as professionals to let people know you're being bamboozled.
Yeah.
And it's not that I'm trying to take anything away, because there's a lot of black skincare brands that are up and coming that are not out here tricking black people. But the thing is, I'm gonna let y'all know the ones that are.
Right.
It's my job to say like, yo, bitch, you a fraud. And not only are you a fraud, your products are causing more harm than good to my people's skin.
Right.
Anytime you bring in a sponge and the sponge look like it had been underneath the Schuylkill River,
molded
bacteria, and you telling people to put this on your face, where's the cleanliness?
Right.
Skin needs to be clean. No matter how you spin it, you telling people to put a sponge that looks so nasty and rotten on top of their face.
Can't help myself.
I know.
What the fuck?
Right.
And then you telling me I should go recommend products at Sephora,
right,
and Ulta, and all these other different places. Cleanser is a cleanser. It needs to be in a sealed tight container or jar with no oxygen.
Can I ask y'all something? How do y'all feel about the vitamin C's in the droppers?
Yeah, and then you put the dropper on your face. Just contaminate that.
You'll see on TikTok. They be like right on their face. And
I will say before I became an esthetician and really got into skincare, you put the dropper, not like how they be doing it. I would put like the tip, and then I was like, one day it took for my niece came over and she used it. She used my stuff, and I was like, Zora, don't put that on your face. That goes on my face, and I'm like, we shouldn't put that on our face at all. Like,
but then it goes down to microbiology.
Yeah.
This is why
you took the words right out of my mouth.
This is why school.
It's so important.
But it also goes down to blood pathogens. It goes down to sterilization. It goes down to all these different things. If you would not like me taking a comedone extractor I just used on somebody
and put it on you,
then put it on you.
And even if they're not extreme, right? As simple as like, because I've seen this on the internet, and I'm not like the police to be like, oh, hey, you're not wearing gloves, or you're not,
right. You know, waxing.
But there's no, not even with waxing. Like, I've seen skincare professionals go with a brush and
I was about to say that.
Dip into the product, put on the skin, and dip back.
Double dipping.
Nothing.
You know what I use disposable sticks. I don't even put nothing. I use
nothing should touch twice. Even if I'm cocktailing, that's cross-contamination.
That's disgusting.
You're cross-contaminating the product.
Also with the wax pots, I have seen waxers take the wax stick, put it inside the wax pigs, rub it on somebody's vagina, and then put it back in the thing. That's cross-contamination.
If your waxer does that, run.
You're supposed to throw the whole wax pot out. People have this mindset heat burns bacteria. No, just because you went online and took their little, what's the stuff that
in school they taught us. In school they used
what's the blue stuff? It's on the tip of my tongue. No, the blue stuff that we use.
Oh, barbicide.
Barbicide. Just because you went online during COVID and took that little barbicide course does not make you train in bloodborne pathogens. Does not make you train in sterilization. Does not make you, because you still doing nasty shit.
It's so important.
Yeah.
And at Sephora, you taking the tester and rubbing it inside of you, putting the lip gloss on your lips, and then you wonder why you got a bum bump.
Yeah. The bum bump is about to take me out. No, but for real.
Be fucking for real.
Yeah, I don't do nothing.
And this is why I don't recommend, because y'all go in there experimenting, y'all go in there playing with it, and then you want me to come fix.
Even drunk elephant, right? Their little pump is like you push it, and then they have these dewdrops that you lick and then you mix. But like when you're done doing that, are you wiping that with alcohol
No.
to make sure that when you go back again, you're not picking up the dirt that's already on you? You know,
it's a lot. And then you know what else I do? That like. For one, I wear gloves my entire treatment. Like when I'm at the end and I might put on some sunscreen, I might take it, but I wear gloves and I change my gloves a few times during the treatment.
I don't wear gloves during my cleanse.
The only time I
unless they have like open.
Remember I showed you my the gloves that I had to show you why my gloves be so tight that it didn't even feel like they my skin. I get small gloves, and only because when I wash it, like for one, I don't know, I got dogs. I might got an open cut on my hand. So I always wear gloves, and then I also. Coming up from the medical background, I worked for an infectious disease doctor at one point. So my mind is always like, glove the fuck up.
Yes.
It don't even matter. Glove up.
And people be lying in their intake form.
People lie like a motherfucker.
Oh, people, this is how crazy people lie. So, you know, I work in dentistry. Y'all know that. Dentistry teaches you how to look for AIDS in someone's mouth. And we would have people come in and say, oh, I'm clean. And one look, and you like, you a lying motherfucker, yo. Because you could tell, the mouth tells what's going on inside the body. And you be like, yo, this motherfucker lying like a motherfucker. And I just be like, glove up, mask up, put all my stuff on. But you have a good day with your lying ass. Like,
crazy.
But the thing that cracks me up about people is that they don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care. You can drop all this knowledge right now, and then they will still go to Sephora and put their lipstick on and somebody
I'm not doing none of that. Like, and then the reason why I glove up multiple times is because when I'm doing extractions, after I do the extractions, I'm taking that off because I'm like exposing bacteria. I'm opening comedones. I'm taking those gloves off and putting new gloves on. I use the popsicle, like the wax sticks. Yeah. And I don't even wax, but when I'm undoing something, people go, oh, you do wax? I'm like, no, I have a wax pot. I have the wax sticks, but I use the wax sticks for so many different other things. Yeah. I'll go through so many of them because I'm constantly using. And then if you know you about to do the whole face, just take the first scoop so you don't got a double scoop. Yeah. Or even waste another wax stick or whatever. I think that people just like sanitation. I think they don't take it as serious.
Only time I don't use gloves, honestly, if you lay down and I notice your skin has little texture, I just want to feel with my hands. I want to feel where to go for the extraction.
Hands is small though. Too. Yeah, I can feel everything in them gloves. Yeah, they're so tight.
I feel for dryness. I feel striations. I feel if the skin is separated. I feel your jawline to see if anything is
but that's why I like
underneath.
to not wear gloves with the cleanse. The rest of the facial I kind of do wear gloves.
Yeah.
But especially during that first cleanse because I'm just saying like I like to feel like what's under the skin and I'll kind of like touch.
Nothing too like if I'm doing like a so when I'm doing with a new client when I'm doing a skin evaluation. I'll wash my hands and then when I'll look at it, like I might like tell like the doctor be like, okay, let me see. Yeah. But I'm not gonna get it because sometimes when you wash you're popping pimples. Like if
I see like any like white, pimples that are ready to get popped, then y'all put gloves on because obviously during the cleanse that might pop.
I have seen some nasty pimples that pop up and you like,
don't the mag lamp. Thank God I use a mag lamp. Like even when you do an extraction and you be like, and it gets stopped by the mag lamp, you're like,
have you ever did an extraction and the shit?
No, because I always use the mag lamp. Yeah. But I use the mag lamp because of that. Because,
right on my forehead.
So that, oh my God, I will freak out.
So fucking crazy.
Did I ever tell you
I grabbed alcohol.
Yes, you have.
Wait, I grabbed alcohol. I was going fucking crazy. Like,
no. I gotta have the I gotta have the mag lamp because of that. Because there's been plenty of times where I'm extracting and y'all be like, oh, and it literally gets stopped by the mag lamp.
Oh no.
So
wait, did something happen before with you?
I was gonna say that I ever tell you the time I stabbed myself with a needle, but she said I did.
Yeah. You be scared. You be like, tag this HIV, please.
No, literally. Okay, so here in Jersey, and I'm gonna say it because fuck it, who's gonna check us? Here in Jersey, we're not allowed technically to use any type of comedone extractors.
Right.
But when you get to a certain, place in your career,
Yeah.
you kind of like bend the rules a little bit because you learn things a little bit more.
Yeah.
So
Don't get
anywho,
caught.
right. Anywho, I had this client and I was using like a little
Lancet.
It wasn't a lancet. It was really like a needle gauge.
Okay.
You know, and I punctured her her pimple. I extracted it, and usually I always put the cap on and put it back. And for some reason, I was so distracted that I put it down, but I didn't put the cap on it.
Oh wow.
So when I came down like this, I literally like boop, and it like literally like I lifted my hand up, and the needle was like in my finger.
Oh
okay?
wow.
And I was like, and I'm like, oh my god. And so I take it out. I take my gloves off. I run to the sink. I start like letting water run through it. I'm washing my hands. I'm like, I'm sorry, I got something on my hands. Like, I'm obviously not telling her that because but in my head I'm like, oh my god, I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna get this shot. I'm like, I literally left work and went to urgent care because I was freaking the hell out. I'm like, oh my god, I done stabbed, like literally, like went in her skin, fluid, blood, everything, and then stabbed myself with it. I was freaking the fuck out, but luckily I was good.
You was good. Yeah. But yeah, so I like I said, back to like the topic because we always get so. I love y'all. We get so thrown off, but that's the only thing for me, and then. It's not like, oh, go ahead, have a ball. But sometimes you can just tell if a client's coming to you with like all they got, like, look, I can't do 2 weeks, I can do every 3 weeks. I'm like, all right, look, you can use that cleanser, but when you run out, it's really one and the same. Yeah. The ounce size by the time, because like you might be getting something that's 4 or 5 ounces. This is an 8 ounce cleanser. Yeah. But it's like maybe $20 more, but it lasts you more and it's gonna help your skin. I'll work with people where they at. Sometimes everybody, like, and then a lot of times I get teens too. I get a lot of teens.
That's what I'm saying. Like for teens, it's hard. Like drop $300 on a skincare regimen, but like you're a teenager. Yeah. 9 times out of 10, you got a little mall job. Yeah. Or your parents funding it. You know what I mean? Like,
but also for me, I just feel like as I mature, bending the rules, when you bend the rules once, they think the rules are always supposed to bend. Right. And then they get off course. It's like, well, you let me use it before. I think for me, as I evolve into a beauty person and a person in this industry, I want to be firm on what I say don't use. Like, I don't want to bend the rules no more. Like, if the pricing doesn't match your pocket, I hate to say it, but we're not going to get where I want you to be in the timely match because you put strict terms on me. Like, I have people come say, I'm getting married in 3 months. What can you do for me?
Right. Those people, you have no choice.
Yeah, I have people saying, my birthday's coming up. What can you do for me? What can you do for me in a short amount of time? And I feel like if you're going to put those type of demands and expectations on me, I don't want you at Sephora. Right. I don't want you at Ulta because guess what? All my hard work goes down the drain. Yep. And then, I hate to say it, they be the same ones texting you 24/7. Why does it look like this? Why is it going this way? Oh my God, look at my skin. I don't know what's going on. But you're not also saying I want this Sephora today and now it was just plain as serums. Right.
That's why the actives is a hard no for me. Only because I can't control how you use them. I don't know how they put the sandbox. As far as a moisturizer, I'm not tripping. And sunscreen, some people I hate that they love Supergoop. I hate that they love Supergoop. But Supergoop got people in a chokehold.
I actually like Supergoop until
we found out what
chemical sunscreen.
I told them about the chemical. I tell them about the chemicals, and if they choose to still use it, I can't make you not use it if you love it.
But then also with going to Sephora, they dabble into makeup, and they don't understand that some makeup is harmful for your skin. They don't know acne-free makeup. They don't know non-comedogenic makeup. They don't know these things, and this is why I just say, stay the hell out. I tell them all the time, stay the fuck out of Sephora. I tell them that because
unless you buy me some time for it.
Needs that.
They don't. I feel like they don't understand when you. Sephora is the Cheesecake Factory of beauty. Yeah. You go in for a moisturizer, you leave out with a shit ton of makeup. You leave out with oil bomb. You leave out with this. You leave out with that. When you go and looking for one thing, you start trying to find things to fix everything else. Right. And this is how you end up down the rabbit hole. I fucked my skin up.
Yeah. And Sephora people aren't estheticians.
That's another. Well, now they have to be licensed estheticians to work at Sephora now. Starting, I think, right after COVID because they were giving people.
Go ahead, Sephora.
But they still don't really know anything.
Right, but at least they're stepping into the right direction.
They're stepping into the right direction, but now, like, if you want to be a skincare recommender, I guess that's what you call it. You have to be a licensed esthetician. If you want to do makeup on somebody, because they have that little hydrofacial thing, which I don't.
Oh, they do
Why
that.
Why are you doing hydrofacial in Sephora?
Wait, the real hydrofacial?
Yes,
girl.
At Sephora. Yes.
When I say they have people come in, cutting the person out that's really trained to do it. Here, that's the thing. Like, I don't care for. Like, I don't care for you being in Sephora. If you're not going to Sephora, it's my birthday gift, a perfume, then stay out of Sephora.
That's crazy. My gym does hydrofacials, but there is a spot.
Yeah, because one problem leads to the next, and I think that's the core issue that people are not realizing.
And when you walk into Sephora, being someone that worked in retail for a long time, I worked at Victoria's Secret for a long time. They have goals. Like, they have segments. They have hourly segments. They have daily segments.
Absolutely.
They have weekly and monthly that they have to meet.
Yeah.
You know? So, a lot of times you're walking into Sephora, they're selling you because they're trying to meet their quota.
Exactly.
Like, it's not about, you really need this. You're going to benefit from it.
And your managers in your ear saying,
yes.
Okay, whoever makes this, you get a bonus. I remember when I used to work at Sex, they used to be in our ear, I used to be like,
yep.
You want a credit card?
Yeah.
You want a credit card? You want here, buy this. They push you to sell. That's your job is to sell. So you being sold. Whereas even though we're selling you products as well, and our job as estheticians is to give our clients, sell our clients retail as well, but we're doing it from a place of really trying to heal their skin, because when we heal the skin, it benefits us too, not just the client.
And our products sell themselves. Like, I never have to push anyone to buy products.
No.
Here's what I recommend. This is what it's gonna do for you. You want to take it, take it. If you don't want to take it, cool,
you
but you're not going to see the results.
with a problem. Right. I didn't send you a coupon in the mail saying, hey,
and I'm the professional.
Yeah. Y'all came to us with a problem, and our job is to fix the problem. And if this product is going to fix the problem, that's what happened. That's what you came for.
Right.
You came to have a problem fixed, and we fixed the problem. So my thing is, when you go to Sephora, I'm at the mall, let me run in here and get a lip gloss.
Right.
Oh, now, when you in those bright ass mirrors, I don't like the tire pigmentation. Is there something you can help me with this? And then at least, is it a concealer that can cover it up until I can get it fixed? Right. Or is it this?
And that concealer has a bunch of acne causing, pore clogging ingredients in it. And now you went from trying to cover hyperpigmentation to having congested skin.
I have had clients, literally, they put makeup on so much, the makeup is oozing out of the pores.
Have you ever did extraction and you do the extraction and then the makeup come out and like the makeup is on top of it?
I had one client, her skin.
I'd be like, do you see how it'd be like, so, I'm like, you see the first top layer of that?
This used to be so cringy. I have a couple clients that the texture of their skin was so damaged from them having acne and busting the skin, they will pack the indentation with makeup so it can look like a smooth surface. And I'm like, listen, you have to stop. And then I would come in and the makeup would just, I'm gonna show y'all actual photos. The makeup would just ooze out of the pore. And it would look like you know, so you know how like sebum looks like when it oozes out? Makeup. It would be makeup, just brown makeup. And I'm like, you have to stop wearing makeup. If you gotta stop wearing the makeup, you gotta stop wearing the makeup. And they're like, well, I don't like the way it looks.
I think that's the problem. I think the problem is that people are unwilling to go through like what we call the ugly phase, right? Yeah. To get the results, because we live in such a microwave society where everything is instant results, right?
Everybody wants to.
Yeah,
wake up like Beyonce.
And it always comes down to, like you said, histology, science. I always compare it to working out. You're not gonna go to the gym for a week and do abs and have abs.
No. Yeah. Don't work like that.
You're not on my watch.
Nobody's
You're not gonna go to the gym for a week and do squats and come out looking like you got a BBL.
Yeah. But my thing is, I have this crazy thing that I always say to myself, we all ugly in somebody's eyes.
Facts.
The beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
No, the beauty is in the eye of your confidence. Because you can't tell me I can't walk in nothing, I'm not the baddest bitch. Okay. I don't give a fuck. I don't care who's in there. To me, the pedestal is here. Everyone else is here.
Right.
I will never dumb my looks down. And I got a twin sister. I will never dumb it to me. I'm like, yeah, bitch, I look better than you. I don't give a damn. I will never dumb my looks down.
I'm gonna tell my sister today when I see her like, bitch, I look better than you.
I will never dumb myself down, and I tell people this all the time to make other people comfortable to sit around me.
Right.
I will always walk in anywhere with my head held high. I don't care if I got a black eye. I don't care if I didn't put on my eyebrows today. My hair's not done. I'm still the baddest bitch walking this earth.
Baddest puta on the block.
But a lot of people don't have that self-confidence in them. They don't have no self-confidence. They let other people's projection of them tell them how they should feel, how they should look, how they should act. I don't give a damn. You gotta wake up every day like you the baddest bitch walking.
Period.
Whether you have money, you don't have money. it's all a mindset. If you train your mind to think I'm that bitch,
people gonna start to perceive
You that bitch.
you that bitch. And I have people I know people that we dress down head to toe in designer and look a fucking mess.
Yes.
I have people that walk in with Sheen. I'm like, that's a bad bitch right there.
Yeah.
But you know why? It's not even about how pretty she is today. It's not even about her makeup,
It's the
her
confidence.
eyelash. Her head is so high to the motherfucking sky, you grabbing behind that bitch to get her aura.
Yeah.
You want to be in her presence. You want to manifest what she has because she's not letting nobody tell her she's not that bitch.
I love that, Krista.
And I'm that bitch. Like,
Period.
I'm that bitch. Like, beside putting everything else aside, no matter what job that I worked at, what I have, I know myself and what I bring to earth.
Right.
People aura, they assume my aura because I have that confidence.
Yeah.
And I pour that confidence into other people. I'm like, don't let nobody tell you ain't that
Yeah,
girl.
right.
That's right.
Acne is just a short stop on the bus to go to
Right.
being that girl.
Right.
So don't let
It's a part of the journey.
It's a part of the journey. We all got an ugly face.
Yeah.
But I don't ever wake up every day and say like, oh, I'm ugly today. I don't
Yeah.
ever say my skin, like, and stop doing that. Stop saying, oh, my skin is ugly. I
Yeah.
hate the way I look. I hate this. I
Yeah.
hate that about me.
I make
hate
my
that.
clients, I give them
Yeah.
affirmations. I tell them like for the ones that I be like, they be like, I just want to go. I'm like, look in the mirror and say every day and every way my skin is getting better
And better.
I said you have to compliment yourself. Look in the mirror and speak it.
You attract
your
The
skin.
the mind is powerful. If
Yeah.
you tell yourself every day, I'm ugly, my face is ugly, my
You're
skin
gonna
is
feel
bad.
ugly. You're
You're
gonna
gonna,
be
no
ugly.
matter how clear your skin get, you're gonna still say I'm ugly because it's in your mind
Can I tell you
that
something?
I'm ugly.
How real it is when you talk to. We're like, you know how you talk to a plant, it grows.
Yeah.
I talk to my hair. My hair grew so much in a year.
Yeah.
Faster than I ever thought. I cut it off into a bob last June.
Mm-hmm.
Not the last June, but yeah, June made 1 year.
Yeah.
And it's already almost back to the length it was before I cut it. But guess
Yeah.
what? I talk to my hair.
Yeah.
I be massaging, I put my oil in it, and I be like, my hair is just growing so much. Like, my hair is so healthy and long. My hair is so beautiful.
Yeah.
I talk to my hair. I do the same thing to
Yeah,
myself.
you have
I
to be
talked to God
intentional.
and God talked back and said, you that bitch. Act like
I
it.
love that.
Like, act like it. Like, God, like, you my soldier.
Yeah.
Why are you out here being a peasant?
Right.
You my soldier. Follow behind me and do as I tell you to do.
Let's go.
Because God will never lead me astray. He will never send me to the lion's den without backup.
Come on.
And the backup
We
is
ain't back up.
you
Oh.
are my backup.
The
but
baby lions.
The backup
Baby
is knowing I can conquer anything, I can achieve anything, I can be anything, and I can have anything.
Right.
Because I know throughout this earth, I will live a great life. And no
Let's
one's
get
not
it.
going to take that from me. No one's not going to ever tell me that my skin is not healthy, that my looks are not A1, that like how I carry myself is all about you. And that relationship with God, I don't care if you believe in, if you're Muslim, you're Jewish, whatever religious background, you
higher
have to
power.
talk to God. And he gonna talk back and tell you, you that bitch.
And
Like,
that's on Mary and every little lamb she pushed
yes.
out. That's on Mary and every little lamb she pushed out. Thank
Yes.
you, Jesus.
That is it.
That
But
is
that's
true,
that. If
though.
I can go in something with 2024, just know, like, you that girl.
You that girl.
You don't need a man to feel that girl. You don't need no kids to feel that girl. You don't need a degree to feel that girl. You don't need a car, a bag,
Yes.
a jewelry, or whatever.
My
Being
business.
that girl is up here.
Mhm.
You can take everything I have, and I'm still gonna be that girl.
Period.
Cause that girl's within God.
That
It's the
girl
God in
is
me.
God.
Like I
It's
said,
Hey.
it's the God in me.
I love that. I love that. But it's so true. And I think a lot of people like that. And I think that's why our industry is so gratifying, right? Because
Yeah.
we are helping people gain their confidence. And it's something so rewarding about your client coming in and being like, oh my God, Krista, you changed my life.
Yeah.
Not just because you fixed my skin, but because you literally spoke life into me.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
you
why I tell
helped me
people,
build that confidence.
this is bigger than skin. This is mental health and confidence.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Overall health.
And that's
wellness.
something a person at Sephora can't give you. That's something a TikToker can't give you. That's something
Right.
this YouTube can't give you. That's nothing nobody can give
You gotta
you.
give it to yourself.
You have to give it to yourself.
Absolutely. I agree.
And if you don't find that way, please, I will get on your line every day like, you that bitch girl. Tell people at Starbucks,
Yeah.
when you go order your Starbucks, put I'm that girl on my cup.
Yeah. There you go.
Like, cause you have to
Like,
know
what's
it.
the name? I'm
That
that
girl.
girl.
I'm that girl.
Period.
So when they yell it
Like,
out like, I'm that girl.
and then everybody look around and be like, oh, that bitch is on one today. You're
Yeah.
like, yep, I am. And get your
Thank
cup and
you.
you go right out. But
I'm cracking up.
I really do love that. I really do love
today, I just feel like as we, it's only January and we still have 11 more months to go. As you grow with us and as you learn from us,
Yeah.
as you take from us, just know that as we continue on our journey is only to inspire women.
Right.
And for women to be on this goal of going upward in life.
Yeah.
And as you climb that goal, it's some people that you know are not going to be for you.
Right.
And it's some people that's going to be for you. But it's some products that's not going to be for you. And there's some products that is going to be for you.
Right.
The whole message behind the music and behind the brand. Behind the music. Because it's noise. Like, you know, it's noise.
True. No, I get what you're saying, but I felt like I was on an episode of MTV or something.
Behind the music.
Making a brand.
Making a brand.
I mean, we are making a brand.
We are making a brand.
And the whole goal is, like, you know, is stay true to yourself.
Are you telling them that we about to drop a mixtape?
I couldn't get on here and just spit some bars like. I couldn't get on here and spit some bars real quick.
What you say behind the music? What music coming in?
But as we build this community, it's our job to call out the bullshitters. It's our job to tell people like, yo, I don't want you using this because I don't want to hear 6 months. And I really had a client happen. She died from breast cancer from using Cetaphil for such a long time, and her doctor told her. And I just want you guys to know, like, it's our job to inform, and if we are ever misinformed, we will let you guys know.
Yeah, absolutely, because we're still learning.
We're human.
Yes. Human. Yeah.
We fall victim to the trends, like you guys. We fall victim to the advertising.
Yeah.
You know, fall victim to, you know, my aunt told me when I was 8 years old that this is what it was.
And I told y'all a story about Lemera and Noxzema. I mean, not Lemera and Nivea. I told y'all a story about that. But it's our job to inform you guys and keep you guys aware and up to date. So if it's anything that you guys can take from us, it will always be informational, always be inspirational. It will always be you that girl. And you can sit with us.
You can sit with us.
So until next episode, we love you guys.
We love you.
See you.
Bye. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees.